You are watching Soap Opera Daily, your number one source for the Young and the Restless updates. Hello, Young and the Restless fans. Kane Ashby is back, and he's not here to play nice. In the meantime, our favorite redhead is also up to her old tricks, and we know when Phyllis wants something, she will go to any length to get it. But if these two join forces to take down the big players of GC, it will be so exciting to see that. But before we get into all of it, don't forget to subscribe, and tap that notification bell right here on Soap Opera Daily so you never miss a single update from GC. So as it turns out, even before anything big went down, Kane had one thing on his mind: getting Chancellor away from Victor and Nikki. That was his main goal right from the start. He even tried to be all friendly with Victor, offered him every single asset he had in exchange for Chancellor. And honestly, that's a huge deal. Even Nick Newman thought so, but of course, Victor being Victor said no, even though Kane was clearly offering way more than Chancellor is actually worth. As for Kane, though, this isn't just business. Chancellor means something to him, probably because of Jill Abbott and Catherine Chancellor. Now, here's the part that really shows us what Kane is made of. After Victor turns him down, Amanda tries to talk to him about it, and he admits he's disappointed. But at the same time, he already expected it. That's what makes him dangerous. He's not surprised. And while Victor, Jack, and the others are over in France, Kane's got someone in Genoa City buying up key commercial real estate. Elsewhere, Adam Newman is in full panic mode. He's just realized that someone, and by someone we mean Kane, is quietly snapping up properties near both Newman and Abbott businesses. It's not just about Chancellor anymore. It's looking like Kane could be coming for more than just Victor. Maybe Jack too? Or maybe it's all just a big distraction to throw everyone off his real plan. So it looks like Adam is rattled. Meanwhile, Phyllis is working her own angle. She's trying to convince Kane to let her run Chancellor once he gets it back. Total Phyllis move, right? Always one step ahead, always aiming for the top. But Kane told her this week that his plans for Chancellor don't exactly match up with her vision. Still, if there's one thing we know about Phyllis, it's that she doesn't give up that easily. If she sees an opportunity, she's going to jump on it. Or Phyllis might also try and change his mind. Maybe Kane realizes she's the key to getting what he wants even faster. Now let's talk about Kane's personal life. One thing Kane really wants, aside from Chancellor, is to win Lily back. But that's not happening. Lily is completely done with him. She thinks he's turning into his father, Colin, and she wants no part of that. After 6 years apart, Lily has moved on. In fact, Lily is getting closer to Damien. And from what we're hearing, that connection is only going to grow. So once Kane realizes there's no chance with Lily, at least not anytime soon, he might start looking at someone else. That someone is Phyllis. She's already in his orbit, pitching her big ideas and trying to lock down a role at Chancellor. Kane didn't say yes, but he also didn't say no. He told her he'd sleep on it, which means he's keeping her around. He may end up using Phyllis in more ways than one, both for business and maybe something more. And here's the big spoiler. Showrunner Josh Griffith says Phyllis is about to get both personal and professional wins. She's finally going to be back on top in her career and in love. So there's a real chance Kane is the one who gives her that. Maybe he puts her in charge at Chancellor. Maybe they get closer. They're both single. They're both missing the people they really want. Kane with Lily, Phyllis with Nick. So it might not be love at first, but something could still happen. Maybe it starts with a work arrangement, then a hookup. And eventually feelings come into the picture. Kane is still locked in on beating Victor. And Phyllis would love nothing more than to take Victor down too. She hasn't forgotten everything he's done, and she definitely hasn't forgiven him. But we know Phyllis has had a rough couple of years. Honestly, maybe even 3. She faked her own death to frame Diane Jenkins. And in the end, that whole plan totally backfired. She came out of it looking ridiculous. Her kids were furious. And to top it off, Jack still married Diane, and they're actually happy. Meanwhile, Phyllis has no man, no solid job, and no real direction. Things didn't work out with Billy, either personally or professionally. And Nick, yes, he's clearly leaning back towards Sharon these days. Work-wise, it's been just as messy. She's been fired, pushed out, and pretty much blocked at every turn. Honestly, the last real success she had was with the Grand Phoenix. Maybe this is where she rises from the ashes. With Kane by her side, and together, they go after everyone who's ever shut them out. It would be wild to see Phyllis pull herself out of this spiral, team up with Kane, and start making things happen. And the idea of these two rising to power together is kind of terrifying. Both of them are intense. When they believe they're right, they go all in, but together they could actually take on the Newmans and win. So buckle up, Y and R fans. If Khan and Phyllis really join forces, we're in for a wild ride. That's it for now, but we'll be keeping a close eye on how this all plays out. Make sure you're subscribed to Soap Opera Daily and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the drama. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.